Okay, here we are. So we're gonna get started, right? Yeah. It's very interesting because yesterday, well, um actually, yes, yesterday, I'm a chaplain for an organization I've been with for 27 years. And so I have my little toe in there, and it's basically your regular 3D stuff. And but I am the head of the Ethics and Standards Committee, the chairperson of that. And so there was a little tiff between two people, and that was brought to my attention. And I heard one side of the story and the other side of the story. And I said, did you all remember to breathe? Did you remember to breathe when these things happen? And because I always bring up that topic, because, you deal with different personalities, different people are stressed. There's a lot to do. It's all different kind of things that go on. And anyway, it's resolvable because both were able to say, I'm sorry. That's all that needed to be said. I'm sorry. I said, that's fine. No perfect situation. And we're able to smooth things out and move forward. But I said to the both of them, I said, what in particular? I said, did you remember to breathe? And she said, no, I didn't. She says, next time, you always say, I said, you next time do it. So I had to do a lot of breathing also just before I came here, hearing news, and got a little discombobulated. And that discombobulation, I just walked right out and didn't bring my computer that I do all the time. But it's okay because the universe sent me this little holder, okay, that I know I was going to need for my phone. So it all worked out. So yay, here we are. I 11. Okay, so what I'm going to do is this. I don't even know if I should attempt to go on Facebook Live. It's kind of late. So I think what I'm going to do is skip Facebook Live. But I do want to share with all of you something that is really, I feel, very important. Um, First of all, I know what I wanted to do was to remember what's going on. Could somebody bring me just put them over here, what was coming up for March, the flyers, they're on the table. What's coming up for March. So I just want to share that because we have some really exciting things that's going to be happening for the month of March that I do want to share with you. But first of all, I want to talk about what happened this past weekend. And it was a phenomenal experience for those people who came. And this was with Guru Ganapate, who actually is a devotee of Yogananda. And some of you may know that Yogananda is with Kriya Yoga, Babaji lineage, I think. And but the bottom line, it was very, very, very possible, youthful, easy. That was what's great about this weekend. Took something that could perceive to be very complicated. I'm thinking I have to twist myself into a pretzel or something, and it was nothing like that whatsoever. In fact, the first thing you did talk about that I want to share, which I didn't know, Yogananda went to Mexico and the Yucatan and had that conversation with the Mayans, the people who keep the calendar. That's what he said. I had no idea. That was news to me. And so this is where the concept of the 13 moons come in. And of course, I've been familiar with this for quite a while. It is the work of Jose Aguilas. Jose Aguilas is one of the emphases of the harmonic convergence. And yes, I am that old. I was at the harmonic convergence. Thank you. Thank you, sweetie. The harmonic convergence. Right. And what I was saying is that stems from that. Now, back in 2012, you all remember that, December 21st, 2012, a new change. Of course, we're still here. It wasn't where the world was going to leave or explode or anything. It's a new level of a consciousness, okay, which is what the Mayans had talked about. I was actually in Peru. I remember the first time in a little island called Anapia in the middle of Lake Titicaca, and saw that spiral arm that there's no description. I see how the Mayans were able to, and the Incas and all of those that did travel the stars and understand it because it was so vivid. It was in your face. So very, very powerful stuff. But the bottom line, what I want to mention about this that's important to know is that we know the Gregorian calendar is not correct in sense of the rhythm of our planet, along with the rhythm of other celestial bodies, along with the rhythm of the celestial stars, along with the rhythm of our Hunam Ku that we say every day, every time we do our prayers, we say the Hunam Ku. Who's that? Our galactic mother. It is our Milky Way galaxy. And he explained it in such simple terms that everybody could get it. And really what it should be, we have 13 moons in a year. 13, not 12. It's 13. And then, so part of it is, why are we doing 12 moons? Why Pope Gregory? Are we doing 12 months, Pope Gregory, and not the 13? Why? Okay. And that's the big question. Why is that going on? Because clearly we're not in rhythm or in sync. Okay. We're kind of chopped off from the spiritual and galactic flow of things. And then, so what they have done now that it's 2023, this is wonderful because, yeah, we're still doing the Gregorian. I mean, that's how our society is set on. But they were able now to bring in the 13 moon integrated into the Gregorian calendar so we could step out of the Gregorian timeline linear and move into the interdimensional, fourth dimensional time, which is spiral. So there's a whole technique as to how to do it, but I would like to suggest to people to be aware of the fact that, yeah, part of our problem of disconnection is that we are not in the natural galactic flow of things, and that it really should come down to, I believe it's 24 days a month for 13 months. It's 13 and 9 and 13 and 20. And it talks about all the things that connect from how we're born to the 9 months. It's just a whole rhythm and flow. Anybody could look. Oh, thank you, Christina. 28 days. It's 28 days, 28 days times 13 months. That has what the year should be for all of us. So I just wanted to bring to your attention, we're definitely going to have him back again. He was just so amazing. And let me tell you this guy, he says, when you're in the flow, you're a manifester. I had a chance to speak with him. Okay. And he was like, he doesn't care that much about the money. He just wants to get the stuff up there. So this guy's really coming from a good place. Of course, we need money to live, but he is using these principles and manifesting acres of land and buildings. Like, he says, all you have to do is bring it. He says, all you have to do. Well, all you have to do is, it's stuff like that too. And again, it's going in the walk-in, it shares something too, going to the quantum, putting that out, the feeling, and being able to bring that in. So very exciting. I find this all exciting because it's moving us forward, into our higher alignment as to who we are, that we now clearly, all of us, are living, walking, talking, and being in interdimensionality. None of us are here stuck into the grid of 4-dimensional 3D life. We are very tapped in to know that there's more going on, and all of us are operating from that level. And so as we operate from that level, guess what? A new level is now appearing. Say, hey, we could even improve where you are. Now you think you got that. Now do this. Then you do this. And it says, okay, now do this. And the next thing you know, you're on this journey, this amazing journey of higher consciousness and the truth of who we are and what we are and why we're here and our purpose. So I'm just really, really thrilled about that. And we have some great stuff coming up. We have, I have my phone coming in. I don't know how to not stop the notifications. So hopefully that's not going to happen. I want to bring up some events that are coming up. We have her name is she's on there. Lori Spagna. Lori Spagna, I believe, I don't have the date. I think it's March 11th. Okay, thank you. I'm just gonna with the discombobulation, I don't trust my calculations. Hold on 1 second. And this is another what? Free event, donation only. But I know Mary Spagna, and she Lori, not Mary. Lori Spagna. Thank you. That's okay. That's fine. Lori Spagna, right. And activating your dormant DNA, your sacred key codes, and the star code markings, divine channeling and healing with the unseens and the higher realm plus. She is just a very, positive, high energy person, has been doing this. Again, another person totally devoted to all of this stuff. And this is going to be on Saturday, March the 11th from 2 to 5 p.m. So be sure to go to our calendar. Be sure to show up for this. This is all this says love offering. That's it. Just like Ganapati. Just come. It's okay. You could just come. If you want to give something, fine. If not, no problem. Just come. And then the other thing we're having back again, one of my favorites, Mirabai Devi. Mirabai Devi is coming back, and she's going to be doing an evening in the light with Mirabai. Some of you may know that Mirabai experienced samadhi. Okay, so that's what had put her on her spiritual path, is that she has experienced samadhi. And so she does hold amazing, beautiful energy. Lots of things happen. People get triggered. That's going to be in person. It's also going to be available online. So again, she'll be here on Friday, the 17th, an evening in light with Mirabai. And also on Saturday, the 18th, guided journey in the light with Mirabai Devi. Okay, so that's very exciting. And the next thing that's coming up, please mark your calendar, a call to all light workers. We're having a special anchoring light transmission spring equinox ceremony, because the spring equinox is going to fall on the 20th of March. And that is our regular Monday evening. So on Monday evening, it's happened in the past where it's fallen on a Monday. It'll be not just an anchoring light, but also ceremonial anchoring light. But that will be a very, very powerful time. So definitely plan to make that. And then next week, the only other thing I want to mention is that I'm really excited about this. I've been wanting to do this for a couple of years. Finally, it's happening. And that is, there's going to be an historical presentation about the Cosmic Center Spiritual Light. People come here, they don't know the backstory. There is just an amazing celestial spiritual backstory as to how did the Cosmic Center come to being? Why is it here? Why is it called the Cosmic Center? And so I'm going to be doing a presentation about that. I'm going to be showing the most amazing pictures that have been captured here. We don't even do it anymore. We got lazy. We should start to do it again. But I mean, just vivid documentation and authentication of that. So of what has happened. That's going to be, I think it is the Friday night. I think it's March the 30th, but I'll get the full date for you, but it's in our calendar and it's also on Facebook, but that you want to come and see. That's going to be the story. It will be an amazing experience. I promise you. Okay, we actually have a computer here, but seems like I'm doing okay with this. Yeah. I think I'm going to continue. Computer has arrived, not mine, but I think so far so good. Everybody said they can hear, they can see. So, I'm not going to touch anything. We're just going to do the meditation. Okay, all righty. Okay, so we're going to get started here now.